You can see here at the top of my phone, second from the left is the green circle Find My app, right there. And that is the app that will tell you where your AirTags are right now. Here I have a package of AirTags. This package comes with 4 AirTags. I've written in the instructions. Bluetooth on, pull the tab on the AirTag, and hold it near your phone. I've got an iPhone 7. It's an older phone. The operating system is current. So my wife is going to fly and I need to track her bags, or at least she does, but she doesn't have an iPhone. So if her bags are lost, she'll have to call me, tell me her bags are lost, and I will tell her what part of the airport her bags are in, or if they are in flight, or if they've never left their point of origin. So these things can be quite handy. So all you got to do is you pull them out of the package, pull the plastic off, and then pull the tab, and that will activate this device. I like to keep an AirTag in my car at all times. I also like to keep an AirTag in my bike at all times. As it turns out, I can tell you for a fact that that is exactly where those things are right now. Or at least, the one on the left is very close to where it should be. The 5:30 message said that these items were in fact left behind. That's really not true. So sometimes this thing does give you a false impression or a false alarm. While I was at the pharmacy the other day, this thing was alerting as if my car was being stolen. The truth is my car never moved. So yes, these things can be a little inaccurate. But you know what? I would put one of these in my airline luggage any day and just accept the fact that it makes false alarms. If my luggage turns out to be lost, I'll be looking for where this thing says it is, and I will tell the person behind the counter that my phone says that my luggage is 20 feet behind them in a pile of bags. And then I'm going to go watch them dig while I smile. So I'm going to give this a whirl without too much trouble here. So just pull the plastic off the back. So we have, 2 tabs on it really. So let's see what this one is. This one's the front tab, right? The front plastic. So I'm going to peel that off. And now this tab activates the tracker. And you heard a little chirp, that means the tracker's active. Okay, so we're going to try this the old way. We're in the Find My app. Add Airtag. Okay, so it's searching for this AirTag, and I just say connect. Let's call it a bag or luggage. Let's call it a luggage. Okay, now it's linked to me, and I agree. So it's going to be my luggage. I can't give it my wife's name. And it looks like it knows where that AirTag is right now. So there's the AirTag. So it's right where it belongs. Okay, so all I got to do is put the AirTag in here. One of the cool features of AirTags is you can actually have them play a sound. So if I choose that AirTag, I can play a sound on that AirTag. Here we go. And now I've just turned off the sound that that AirTag is making. So that other part really went terrible because I had added this computer to my keychain. This is an older computer. So it really is pretty easy to set this thing up. Peel off all the plastic, put it near your phone, make sure your Bluetooth is turned on, and pull the tab. It's really very, very easy. Getting these open is a little tricky. You need a knife to get that open, so I'm going to get that open and then come right back. This one was a little easier. I just had to separate it with my fingers. So you put the AirTag in it, right? Really pretty easy. And then close it. Gotta do this with one hand and hold the camera. So that's closed. Gotta kind of wiggle it around a little bit to get it to really close properly. So that's closed. Now I can give that to my wife and she'll have an AirTag in her luggage. When you do finally activate an AirTag, write on the AirTag when it was activated. So that'll tell you when the battery was turned on. So in about a year, you want to replace that battery. After I wrote on this with a Sharpie, I checked to make sure it wouldn't rub off. And you really got to work at it to rub that off. So that's not so bad. Once this Sharpie dries, that won't rub off. So what I'm going to do is just fix that, clean it up, and rewrite the month again. I've rewritten the month with a Sharpie on the back of the AirTag. That I've pulled the tag and gotten the AirTag running. So this is the tag I pulled to activate it, and the AirTag is now running. That's the month that I pulled the tab on it. 1 year later, you're going to replace the battery. What you're probably going to do is replace the battery with something like one of these, which is a 2032. I'm looking on the packaging right now to see what kind of battery it needs. The packaging really doesn't say what kind of battery it has in it. If I look up batteries for AirTags on Amazon, I get a 2032, which is this old computer battery. So that'll work just fine. Next year, when this battery goes dead and I need to replace it. So remember, write the month and year on the back of your AirTag. And when they start to die off, you can check them and go, oh yeah, I forgot to replace the battery, and write in the new month and year. I've written on the front of the AirTag the name of my wife, so that when I hand this AirTag to her, she'll know which one it is. It's not the one from her car or my car. And make sure you write it with a Sharpie so that it doesn't wipe off. Give it about an hour to dry. If you're going to put an AirTag in your luggage, waterproof it. Put name, address, and phone number on the Ziploc bag, and name, address, and phone number on the AirTags tag inside the bag. And of course you have the name of the person who owns it and the date you last changed the battery on the AirTag itself. I think that'll cover it. Okay, so it's recognizing the new AirTag immediately. Connect. It's really pretty easy. So I want to thank you very much for watching my video today, and hope you learned something about AirTags and how they work and how easy they are to set up and configure. But there are problems with false alarms.